Welcome to SHOT Show 2014 here at the Ontario booth. I'm here with Paul Fujimoto, and we're talking about a couple of these new Ontario blades. Now, you guys know, you're very familiar with the fixed blades. They do have some new fixed blades which I'm interested in, but they sell themselves. They're some of the best fixed blades in the world. I wanted to focus on some of the folders for people looking for new EDC knives. So, welcome to my channel.
Thank you.
The first thing I think I want to talk about is the new assisted RAT1.
Our best-selling RAT1s now have a Joe Pardue patented assisted opening. It's called the TAO, the Tactical Assisted Opening, and we've put them on several of our models, and they have a locking mechanism.
Okay.
And when it's red, it's ready to fire. And just like every other assisted opener, just get the blade moving, and it moves into an open position and locks. It's a liner lock, so you release it in a normal manner. The liner lock releases. The blade material is AUS 8, and the suggested manufacturer's retail price is about $80.
It's fantastic. I mean, the RAT1 is one of the biggest sellers. It's one of my most recommended knives for a very affordable, everyday carry knife. I noticed too, as well, is that it feels like you have a little bit more of an aggressive texturing on this one.
That is correct. We are using some very aggressive G10, so it does help improve the grip.
It's a really, really nice upgrade. I never had a problem with the first one, but this feels fantastic. Really, really nice. So very, very cool. I know a lot of people are going to be excited about this one. So tell me about this knife right here.
Okay, this is a Rexim Strike Force, and we've done the same thing. We've added that same assisted opener to the XM. Okay. And again, there's a lock. And it's under compression, same thing. Flip it open, opens up. Also has the strap cutter on the back, and a very small but very potent glass breaker on the front. Made out of carbide.
See a little nib right there.
Yeah. So it's very low profile, but it still does a very good job of breaking the glass when you need it. The MSRP on this is about $395.
Oh, that's great. I can take a look at that. I'm gonna show them a close up.
Absolutely.
Very new, interesting design.
You notice that we tried to, even though it's aluminum, we tried to duplicate that swing. Very nice rough texture for grip.
Hey, they did a very good job on it. I mean, the channels in here, they give you something to grip your fingers wrap around. Nice secure edge here. I mean, the thumb ramp. Very aggressive jimping on here as well. Very cool blade design. And sharp, that's what's important. Nice and sharp. Very cool. Okay.
And here is a Joe Pardue knife, and this is the knife that did actually start the Dow mechanism. So basically the same thing. Okay. It's liner lock. There's an assisted opener on there, and it's a slightly different design from some of those other Joe's knives. But it's got a nice, beautiful little recurve and a beautiful swedge that sort of blends into the point.
Really beautiful. I mean, it's very organic.
It is.
It really is.
Joe's got some very nice, interesting shapes, and this thing just flows together very nicely.
I've always been a fan. I heard he's floating around the show.
Yeah, he is. He like every other designer, is always trying to improve, and so he's in the show sometimes in our booth, and then sometimes he's with some of the other companies.
Oh, it's fantastic. I'll get a chance to meet him.
We have one last knife for you to take a look at. Is what we call the Chimera.
Okay.
And the Chimera is a fixed blade. It's got an 8 1/4 inch blade. And why we call it the Chimera, and you know the Chimera is a mythical beast. It has the body of a goat, the head of a lion, and a serpent coming out of the back. Okay. And we called it this because it takes the best attributes from a lot of our fixed blades. So we have a fighting tactical blade from some of our fighters. We have the guard from the M11. We have a Freedom Fighter handle made in Kraton, and we have a D2 pommel from the ASEC survival knife. It's 1095 carbon. It's got zinc phosphate coating, so it's a mil-spec coating, and it comes with one of the bayonet sheets, and it is MOLLE compatible. It has a dual redundancy for making the jump safe, and there's also a little sharpener in the back.
Oh, very cool.
We also added the serrations from our SP15 LSA, where we found that these serrations are big and wide, and they do offer good cutting ability. And one of the other things that's just really nice is that the serrations are wide enough that the normal people can sharpen them.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. I recently was talking about this in a video for an extended period of time. I really like a very simple, wide scalloped serration. A lot of times you get these very aggressive, deep, small serrations, and like I said, I mean, first of all, people can't sharpen them, and they end up snagging material.
Yeah, that's right. And so, we've done extensive testing, and we find out that this larger opening serration with like a bread knife tends to work very, very well, and it still gives the opportunity to be able to sharpen them.
That's fantastic. That's a very exciting new fixed blade. It's the best of everything. So, very cool. I appreciate your time, Paul. Thank you so much. Guys, check out the Ontario stuff for New Year's. Very, very exciting. So.